I've always thought that the whole idea of work-life balance is very depressing because it clearly indicates that when you're working, you don't really have a life. That is why you have to balance the two. But without getting into the nomenclature of it, here's a fresh perspective towards work-life balance. See, since the beginning of 21st century in India, the cases of hypertension in working professionals has doubled. Some sources even say that 50% of our youth goes through depression at some phase of their life. And I understand that numbers can be arbitrary, but you ask yourself, when you look around, do you see more tense faces? Do you see more depressing phases than you ever did in your life before? See, the reasons can be multiple, and there can be multiple ways you can look into this, but this is how I see it. Most of us blame workspaces for this, and it can be true because an adult professional would spend most of their awake hours at their workplace during the week. But there's an aspect that is less addressed and I think is more important. See, when an adult professional goes to sleep or when they wake up, whenever they're spending time which is their own, in a space which is their own, they're not at their workplace, they're at their home. And if the home is toxic, it creates, if not equal, but even more tension and stress in that particular individual. The fact of the matter is that if you're stressed at home, you'll come to work stressed. And if you're stressed at work, you'll go to home stressed. And some of us have to go through both of these things. So whoever is watching this, I urge you, if you have the power to make your workplace or your home a little bit better, if you have the power to change lives by being a little bit kinder at your workplace or at your home, please do that. It'll save a lot of lives, including your own. A workplace is the second home, but your home will create an even more impact on you. Let's create families that want us to come home. Let's create workplaces that would cherish us when we are there. Let's strive to have a life where we want to go to our workplace when we are home and where we would love to go back home when we are at our workplace. It's a far shot, but it's worth a try. Share this with someone you want to help.